I recognize my club. Real Madrid are truly, truly back. Xabi Alonso, you've changed my life. Real Madrid have won 7 games out of 7. What an incredible start to the season. And today was our best game of the season. Today was arguably our best game since Salzburg at the Club World Cup. Today's game was by far, beside maybe moments and stretches of each halves, today was exceptional. That's nothing more I could have asked for. I got everything that I wanted, except for maybe the clean sheet, which I wanted. But anyway, let's talk about everything. Let's talk about player performances because the players' performances was incredible. Let's talk about the lineup, which caused a lot of drama, and it was very questionable before the game started. And let's talk about the way we played, because the way we played was exceptionally. Wow, wow, wow. And I also want to say massive thank you to all of you guys. We've hit 95K, which is unheard of. We're only 5K away from 100K. So I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that's been showing love to this channel. And I'm happy you guys have been enjoying the channel. Even the second channel has been getting a lot of love as well. I think that reached 16K. So shout out all of you guys, man, who's been showing love to the Ti amo! But one thing I can for sure say is Ti amo Real Madrid. Ti amo Real Madrid. Fam, the lineup came up, yeah, and there was a lot of drama. Everyone was like, what? What's this? Why am I seeing Raul on the right? Why am I seeing Alvaro Carreras as a centre-back? Why am I seeing Frank Garcia here? Why am I seeing Ceballos here? It was a very rotated 11, which I kind of understand. We have got a game against Atleti in 4 days. Militao's getting rested. Chimenez getting rested. And Dani Carvajal's getting rested. And Xabi Alonso made it very clear. In the press conference the other day before the game started, he made it very clear that I am going to be rotating a lot of players and I'm going to be giving a lot of players, other players, a chance. And it worked perfectly because this is not how Real Madrid played. Real Madrid defended with the 4 at the back. But the way we played, and we never had left wingers in a way, the way Real Madrid, the shape of Real Madrid was this. Let me tell you guys how we played when we had the ball. This is how Real Madrid played. This is exactly how Real Madrid played when we had the ball. And it was exceptional. In the first half, beside maybe the first 10 minutes where Levante had a good chance where they could have scored the first goal, and we had to adapt to the pitch because the pitch was so bad. After that, from 20 minutes onwards, from 15, 20 minutes onwards, Real Madrid played exceptionally. Real Madrid was on fire. Look at the stats in the first half. Like the stats in the first half, we had 63 possession, 1.27 in terms of XG. We had 16 shots. We had the first half, we were absolutely incredible. We were on smoke from the 20th minute onwards, and the chances that we created and the chances that we kept coming. Like this shape right here, I love the fact how Mbappe and Vini was rotating with each other. This is the first time we've seen it. This isn't where Vini just stays on the left-hand side and asks for the ball. And this is not where Mbappe just stays as a number 9 and waits for the ball and Mbappe drops deep. No. They kept rotating with each other. And this is how we scored the first goal. Vini was on the right. For the first goal, Vini was on the right. Fede finds Vini. Vini, it's difficult. It's a difficult angle. It's a tight angle. He could have crossed the ball. He could have passed back to Fede. Instead, what does he do? The Trivela finish. Incredible finish, incredible touch, incredible, just the finesse behind it was exceptional. And it's happened, I'll mention at player performances and why Vini was exceptional and the reason why Vini was exceptional. But that's how Real Madrid scored. And then literally moments after that, Real Madrid counters. Vini, the run, he sees Franco wide open on the right-hand side. He sees Franco wide open on the right-hand side, finds Franco, and before Franco shot, this is what I love the confidence about Franco. This is why I love Franco. Just everything like the ego and everything about Franco. Before that shot, before that chance, Franco had about 2 to 3 chances where he shot. And it went off target. One of them got saved. He was very close in one of them. And there was 2 chances where I felt like the pass was wide available. And there was twice where the teammates was asking, like, yo, pass the ball, release it. Franco could have released in that position because any young player, his first season at Real Madrid, in that position, when you know deep down you've missed 3 chances, when you know deep down Mbappe's wide open. Vini's making the run. Arda Güler is trying to overlap where I've got a lot of options. I'd rather not shoot. This guy said, you know what, bun all of you guys, I want to shoot. And not only that, he didn't shoot with his main foot and strong foot. He shot with his weak foot. What a finish with his weak foot. Top corner, impossible for the goalkeeper to save. And Real Madrid 2-0. Real Madrid 2-0. Look at the stat line, chat. Real Madrid played an exceptional first half. An exceptional first half. And it was 2-0 Real Madrid. And I made it very clear when the second half started in my watch along. I made it very clear we need to start the second half good. We need to start the second half better because we've seen a habit this season where the second half hasn't been the greatest. Like Real Madrid on the Xabi Alonso, we played very well in the first half, but the second half, I feel like we're complacent. I feel like we're lazy. I feel like the players maybe to themselves, they think the game is over and they maybe take their foot off the gear. Like we've seen those kind of habits in the second half. So in other games, like Real Oviedo being one of them. And this is what happened straight away in the second half. Real Madrid in the first 10 minutes being very complacent, and we concede a stupid goal. Alvaro Carreras gets dispossessed. Frank Garcia's not on the right hand side because he was attacking, and Eta Young scores, a very talented player, scores to make a 2-1 to Levante. And this is where I felt like, here we go again. Here we go again, where we like to make it difficult. We like to overcomplicate things. We like to bring it and make us suffer for no reason. We could have made the second half easier, but we didn't. We concede a stupid goal, and maybe that's signs to come, and maybe we're gonna suffer for the rest of the second half. Instead, we didn't. Mbappe, great counter by Real Madrid. Great passages between Franco and Arda in the middle of the box. Arda finds Mbappe with a beautiful pass. Mbappe drives into the penalty area. He fake shots, does the Lucas Vazquez special. If you guys know Real Madrid and have been know Lucas Vazquez does it maybe 2-3 times a season where he understands that the tackle, the challenge is about to be made. So what he does is he fake shots, and the defender catches Mbappe's legs. 100% a penalty. No Levante player was complaining about it. I know you guys love to say penalty for Real Madrid once again. This one is a deserved penalty because no player for Levante complained. There was clearly contact made. Mbappe on the penalty, very cheeky, very delicious. Panenka, 3-1 Real Madrid. But it wasn't over. It wasn't over. A minute after that, Arda Güler finds Mbappe with an exceptional pass. Mbappe goes round the goalkeeper to make it 4-1. And it could have been 5-1. It could have been 5-1. And I'm seeing players come off the bench. Jude came off the bench. He had a chance. Vini continued, became the captain. He had a chance. Rodrigo came off the bench. He had a chance. And I loved when Rodrigo came on. It was Rodrigo and Mbappe, Rodrigo and Vini playing as two strikers. Like, this game had everything. We saw a rotated 11. We saw players who's been playing a lot of minutes get rested in Alvaro Carreras and Mbappe going on the bench. We're seeing players from injury coming on in Camavinga and, of course, Jude. We saw players who don't get a lot of minutes. Rodrigo, come on. We see players play full 90 minutes that they don't usually play in full 90 minutes in Frank Garcia. The two things which I was hoping for, maybe a Thibaut Courtois clean sheet or maybe Endrick getting maybe some sort of minutes. But I can't complain. I'm very happy. This is the best performance we've had all season. This is the best performance since Salzburg, and what a performance by Real Madrid. This is why I want to say to every player, like every player performed exceptionally. Thibaut Courtois, maybe beside the goal, he wasn't involved a lot. Raul Asenio deserves a lot of credit, deserves a lot of love for the performance that he dropped. Like, it's not easy playing in a different position. Like when we attacked, he played as a right centre back. When we defended, he played as a right back. But he played very well, defensively very secure. Now it's back-to-back games now. Last game got trusted, played very well. This game, back-to-back game, 90 minutes. You're getting trusted. You're playing a great game. You're playing two back-to-back great games, which gives Xabi Alonso the confidence that I can bench Militao, I can rotate different players, I can give rest to different players because I know I've got someone I can count on coming off the bench, which is very different to what we saw the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup, you gave no Madrid fans any sort of confidence. So far, at the start of the season, you've back-to-back games now. You've given us the confidence, the same way that what we had last season towards you. So this is very good showing by Raul. Dean Huijsen, after the suspension, comes back and is as reliable. If it doesn't feel like he was suspended, it doesn't feel like he missed a game. He just comes into the starting 11 again in a new role because he plays at the three at the back, and he was very great. He was very great. Alvaro Carreras, beside maybe the one little mistake that he had where he got dispossessed with a goal and he got the yellow card, other than that, he was so reliable. And again, I feel like with Alvaro Carreras, he played centre back with Benfica, so this isn't a new position for him, but it was so easy for him in this new position. So easy for him. There was a moment where he was driving to the final third. There was a moment in the first half where he took the ball forward. He was driving. Could have released Mbappe. He didn't. But passed to Vini towards the end, and it got saved by Vini's shot got saved by the goalkeeper. But Alvaro was everywhere on the pitch today. Fran Garcia, someone that, in terms of the not the worst or the haywan of the match, as you guys know, he wasn't the worst player because he actually did well in certain moments. Like, I loved his press, I loved his hunger, I love his fight. He's very tenacious, loves to win the ball back. But just again, when it comes to the final third, when it comes being in the final third, he becomes a shaky player. He becomes just different. And again, it's not towards him. And I know he can improve. Maybe he can't. And again, he's not a starter. But out of all the players, he might be the least performing player. But it was still a good, okay performance. Not the worst. Not bad. Not crap. It was okay. Dani Ceballos, great outing. Great display by Ceballos. Defensively, he was everywhere. And these are the kind of games that Dani Ceballos will start because of the, again, rotations. We're not going to play Jude Bellingham every game. We're not going to play Camavinga every game. We're not going to play Tchouaméni. We're not going to play Vini every game. These are the kind of games that, the games against Levante, away from home, at home, the smaller games, he is going to play, and we are going to expect him to play well. And again, great performance. Defensively, very secure. Going forward, he presses, he wins the ball back, and he's a great dictator of the pass. My only problem with him is he takes too many touches, and he goes forward, goes back. Goes forward, goes back. Sometimes I like when you go forward, make the pass. Don't take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches and then make the pass for like, that's no point. But again, I'm not going to complain. Great game. Fede Valverde, one of his better game so far this season, playing in his different role to what he's been playing before. But I'm happy towards the end, got rested, got taken off. He deserves all the minutes he can get. Arda Güler comes back to the starting 11, got rested last game, back to the starting 11. First half was a bit quietish. Second half got involved in the final third. Was played more on the right-hand side, the passes he was making. And I thought I was Arda Güler this game, especially in the first half. In the first half, there were so many times where we ignored Mbappe's runs and we didn't look at Mbappe once. Like Franco, a couple times we could have found Mbappe, didn't. Vini, there was one moment, didn't. Like Frank Garcia had one moment where Mbappe was wide open, he decided to shoot. Arda Güler in the first half was the only person that wants to find Mbappe, but his passes got intercepted most of the time. But he still had the intention to find Mbappe. Second half is the same thing. Like Arda Güler's main intention, when he gets the ball, when he looks up, where's Mbappe? And that's a great instinct to have because he's looking for the forward pass. He's looking for the ball in between defenders. He's looking for the pass to Mbappe, and it's great to have that because the goal that he scored came from that. He looks up, finds Mbappe. Mbappe makes a great run. Boom, a goal. And that's one thing I love about Arda Güler. That's why Mbappe loves him like to death. Mbappe absolutely adores Arda Güler because he always looks for him. And then Franco Messituno. This is what he needed. Like, there's been so many times where he was desperate, he was shooting, wanted his goal, he wanted to end that drought, he wanted his debut goal, he wanted his Real Madrid first goal. I'm so happy he got it, because now he can finally let the game come to him naturally. Like, with every passing game, we're seeing a complete different Franco Messituno. With every game, he keeps improving. Last game was his best game for Real Madrid. This game is his best game for Real Madrid. I'm sure next game can be the best game. Like every passing game, Franco's getting better and better and better. This is exactly what he needs. And up front, Vini and Mbappe. Mbappe first half was quiet, didn't get the chances, was ignored most of the time. Second half, 2 chances, 2 goals. The penalty and the chance straight after. Like, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? And for Vini, I want to talk about the collectively as well. For Vini, his best game at Real Madrid. His best game at Real Madrid, the man of the match. And Vini fans need to accept one thing. This right here goes to Xabi Alonso. I'm so happy Xabi benched him. I'm so happy Xabi is rotating him. I'm so happy that Xabi is taking him off 70 minutes, 65 minutes. Why? Because it gives the hunger and it gives the kick at the backside to Vini. Vini, over the past 7 to 8 to 2, 3, 4 years, has always been an undisputed Real Madrid starter. Has always been a Madrid starter. No matter, like last season when he played bad, he kept starting and starting and starting because he knew he didn't have no competition. He knew that he didn't have no threat. He didn't have no one to compete with. He knew that if he dropped a stinker, he knows the next game he's starting. Now he knows that if he drops a bad performance, he knows next game he's not starting. And this is exactly what he needed at this stage of his career. Because now he knows he can't slack. He knows he can't drop a bad performance. And now this is why we're getting very good Vinicius performances. Now, this game, you can argue and say this might be one of his best games this year. And again, it can be a stretch, but this year we haven't seen a lot of good Vini performances. So the fact that this is his best game this year tells you a lot. But I know it's not going to be his only best game. I'm sure with more to come, we're going to see more better Vini performances. And Vini's going to get back to the level that he was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And this is why Xabi Alonso's method of how he's dealt with it and his treatment has been working to perfection. Because Vini smiled. We've seen the smile of Vini back. And when we see the Vini smile back, we get to see the best out of Vini. And it's kind of ironic. It happened at the stadium, which made Vini, which kickstarted Vini's career. If you guys remember 3 years ago, 21-22, where he came off the bench against Levante and the goal that he scored made Vini into the player that he is. And it happened right now at Levante away from home. So it's kind of poetic. But both of them together, I love the fact they were rotating, swapping with each other, moving for each other. This is the first time I've seen it. This is the first time I've seen them actually have a great chemistry together. So as I said, all those people who criticized Xabi Alonso, didn't like Xabi Alonso, those people were not Real Madrid fans. Those people were player stars. Not a single Real Madrid fan are upset with what we see with Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso is 7 from 7. We're very good defensively. Going forward, we're seeing passages, we're seeing options, we're scoring goals now. Players have been rotated. Last season, a lot of people complain, why is Carlo not rotating? Now, we're rotating, people still got an issue. Like, can't you guys never be satisfied? Fam, real Madrid fans are happy about this. Fake Madrid fans that wants it for clicks, that player stance, that just wants to showcase, I'm not happy. You guys are capping. Not a single true Real Madrid fan are unhappy about where they are right now. Because right now, as I said in the title, as I said in my introduction, I can finally recognize my club. But chat, let me know what you guys think down in the comments with your own opinion. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon with another video. Peace.